Hey there, everybody. Welcome to East Texas Kitchen's 12 Days of Cooking live show. I am so glad that you have joined us. And Casey Buck here is a friend of mine that you've seen if you watch our show, especially on Friday evenings. You've seen her several times. Casey is the owner of Oakley Mansion Bed and Breakfast up in Winsboro, and which I'm sure is decked out so beautifully right now for the holidays.
It
My goodness, there's nothing like an old home during the holidays with the decor and just the charm. So I asked Casey to come and share a couple of her recipes, and I'm going to share a couple of mine for holiday treats that some of them you may have heard of before, some of them you may not have. We both give them our own tweaks when we make them, which is what all cooks really do, don't we? Make it the way your family likes it the most. So we're going to share 2 recipes each, plus a little surprise if we have time as well, a little trick that she's going to show us, and we'll fill you in on that later. So first of all, I'm going to start my recipe for cinnamon cranberry monkey bread. Now this is something, yes.
That sounds fantastic.
It is, yes, and it makes the kitchen just smell wonderful because of the baking bread and the cinnamon, of course, and the butter. So it's a great way for like the morning when you get up to open presents or whatever you're doing with your family or friends, or even by yourself for that matter. Stick that in the oven and let it just fragrance your whole home, right? So what I'm going to do first, before I forget, I'll spray my pan. I've got this little pan here. Will you turn that burner off and pull that butter off of it, please? Thank you, ma'am. And so here we go, just spraying this pan. Now, I'm going to make a disclaimer here. This is usually made in a bundt pan or a tube pan, you may call that. It's totally fine to use that. If not, if you don't happen to have one and you just have a deep-sided baking dish, you can use that. And I'm showing you in that tonight. So spray it down with cooking spray so it's all ready to go. And of course, if you have a festive one with holly berries and stuff, why not use it?
Why not?
Pull that stuff out and use it this time of year. So this is a fun recipe to have children around for. If you've got some kiddos who want to help bake, this is a little bit right up their alley, honestly. So what you need is 2 cans of biscuits like this. Now, if you want to be ambitious and make your own biscuit dough, please go right ahead. I am all with you on that, but I am swamped and busy this time of year, and I didn't really have time to do that. So we're going with pre-made dough, which is just tasty as can be when you put it in a recipe like this, especially. You're going to take each biscuit out and you're going to separate it into 2 halves like this, and then just squish it into balls. Now, can you see how little boys and girls would be, with clean hands, by the way, would be a big help here?
I was going to say, they'd love it.
You don't want little dirty hands. Make sure you watch them wash with soap and warm water, and then they can squish these into pieces for you like this. And these little biscuits are just so easy to tear like that. I mean, you know, because they make them so flaky and layers.
They do.
And so that's, you know, the easy way to go. And here we go. You know what? I'm going to give you this can. You can help me out with that if you don't mind. And I'm going to open this other can. It takes 2 cans to do this. And then I mean, you know, my recipes, I always, and I'm sure you're this way too, unless you're making a special sort of, you know, fancy breakfast or whatever. Shortcuts like this make your morning so much easier,
Yes.
right? So now I wouldn't serve this to maybe, you know, if the queen was coming over, you might want to make your own biscuit dough.
You may want to go a little higher class.
Yeah, you might want to go from scratch on that one. But for kiddos and family members on Christmas morning, my family has never turned their nose up at this. They love this. So it's really fun. And I have actually been making this on, let's see, I think the first time I showed it on air was like 2015 or something.
Oh.
Can you believe I've been here so long? I've been here since 2011. Cooking on air for these wonderful East Texas folks that I love so much. And so sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pull this recipe back out because it was so good, and it's one that I continued making. And when you make it yourself over and over, you know it's a good one.
I'll say.
So that's something I do. Now, I'm almost done here. Here, you want to do another one? You got to finagle them out of the
Same.
can. And then, now disclaimer, I've also used bread dough with this. You know, when you get the
Okay.
little rolls in the freezer section?
Yes. You just
to-
pull them apart.
Yeah, just make it with that. You can do that, but it just takes a lot longer because it has to rise.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have to wait for biscuits to rise, which is a nice thing about biscuits, right? So if you will trash those for me. And then, so here we go. We have a nice big bowl of biscuit dough. And I have a bag here with cinnamon sugar in it. So I put about a cup of sugar and I put about 4 teaspoons of cinnamon, but it looks a little light to me, so I'm gonna add another teaspoon because I love
Say, gotta have
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
I love cinnamon. It's just my favorite thing during fall and winter. So there we go. I'm gonna stick that in there. And this is also fun for the children. You just are gonna put these dough balls in here and just kind of scrunch them up. Now they can, if you watch it zip, make sure mom and dad and grandparents or whoever the adult is, you make sure that you sealed it before you hand it to them to shake because it could become a disaster.
Could be an adventure for Christmas.
It really could. It really could. We don't need anything like that to have to clean up. But if it happens, you know, just laugh and clean it up and make
Yep.
good memories, right? So, and then you're just going to put them into that pan that we've already sprayed with cooking spray, and it just makes it easier to serve, of course. I like this. You could also do this in a bowl, but I like the containment and I like being able to just toss the bag or whatever when I'm done and not wash a dish there. Or you can save the cinnamon sugar if you're planning on making this again. You can save it in the fridge for a day or two and have it, you know, if you don't use it all. So my mom used to make cinnamon toast with these a lot, you know, just with
Nice.
cinnamon sugar. And on a cold morning, even in Florida, we had cold mornings occasionally, and she would do that, and I would just love it. I still love
I
cinnamon
would say
toast.
cinnamon toast is the best.
It really is good. I like
Same.
cinnamon toast and cheese toast. So yummy. But it's best under the broiler, right? Like not out of the
yes.
toaster with cinnamon toast. For me, it has to be
Same.
under the broiler because you get that nice, the texture of it as it begins to caramelize a little bit on your bread. It's just better. Always do it under the broiler if you're making cinnamon toast.
Oh, and it makes it smell better too.
Oh yeah.
Fills the room.
Yes. Why
Oh,
buy
my
artificial
goodness.
fragrances when you can just make it for real with your food
Yes.
that you're baking? So here's our last little batch. Just do that. And then let me discuss with y'all the cranberries. Now, I usually make this with the fresh cranberries that you can buy from Ocean Spray in the produce section. But this year I've had a hard time coming by those. I don't know why. I don't know if they didn't have a good year or what it is. So I'm going to substitute dried cranberries, which also cook up nicely. I mean, they really do. They get warm and then they get tender and they burst open nicely when you bite into them. If you don't like them, then you don't have to put them in, right? You can just make the cinnamon roll monkey bread and leave it at that. But I love cranberries, especially for the red, pretty color during the holidays. So there we go. Oh, a little sprinkle over the top there. And then, as if this weren't already good
I will
enough,
say, that looks really good.
now we're going to add the butter. So we're going to just take, this is a whole stick of butter that's melted, and you're just going to pour it over. So does this not tell you, this is going to be scrumptious?
Yeah, that looks fantastic.
This is not for those of you who are like avoiding carbs and sugar during the holidays. Please look away.
So,
But-
in this cheat season, I mean, come on.
I mean, you gotta try them. So, try it sometimes if you, you know, unless your doctor just said absolutely not. So that just goes into the oven, and then can you reach that? The other one. There we go. I'm sorry, but
We'll do
here
it
we
this
go.
way.
This is what it looks like when it's done. I sprinkle a little powdered sugar over the top just to make it pretty. I love the contrast of the powdered sugar with the golden brown buttery biscuits. And so then, you know, if everybody wants to, they can just stick some forks in it, pull out a few of them and put them on a plate. Or if they're like my boys, they would just come by and yank
I would say grab it
a
as you
chunk.
go.
Yeah, grab it as you go. And it is delicious and just so easy to make. As you can see, that was all just a few minutes time stick it in the oven at 350. In a bundt pan, it's probably going to take a good 35 minutes. In this pan, it took just a little shorter than that, just about 30 in this baker. So either way, that just smells so good. And you just watch for the top to get golden brown and kind of press in the center to make sure the dough feels like it's cooked. And it totally is. It's perfect. This one's perfect. So this is recipe number 1, and they just get easier from here, don't
I'll
they?
say, they definitely do.
Okay, so we're going to toss it to you, Hannah, while we get ready for recipe number 2 that Casey's going to show us, and then we'll be right back with y'all.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been helping Texas businesses build the future for more than a century. CBTX offers expert advice, personal service, and fast local decisions made by a fiercely independent hometown bank. That's business banking, Texas style.
Dreaming of a new ride? Apply today at driveultra.org and make your dream a reality. With rates as low as $3.99 for a limited time, hey, dogs can dream too. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
There's a lot of people that have, their families have benefited in a very positive way from good jobs and good benefits because Commercial Bank of Texas took a chance on Abby and I years ago.
Texas Spine and Joint Hospital's team of experienced pain management professionals offers personalized care and advanced treatments. Experience the difference at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
As summer turns to fall, change is in the air.
Here in East Texas, change comes fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. A first alert, a line of severe storms is moving into the area.
At KTRE, we track every shift, big or small, and when we know, you'll know.
Prepare for change. Temperatures are dropping. Here's what you need to know. Plan your day clearly and easily with the KTRE First Alert Weather Team.
Changes will happen, but with KTRE First Alert, you will be ready.
Where can I get one of those? Only in the red zone.
'Tis the season for streaming. So give your new device the gift that keeps on giving. Instantly stream breaking news, first alert weather, live newscasts.
Running a real-life Santa's workshop, making toys all year.
All free on your phone, tablet, and TV. Just search for KTRE wherever you stream or download our free apps. Enhance your holidays with the perfect gift. And happy holidays from all of us at KTRE. Something jolly and bright is on our radar this Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Santa is on his way to East Texas, so it's time to put out the milk and cookies and get tucked in.
Track Santa with us on Christmas Eve right here on KLTV.
Hey, welcome back everybody to the 12 Days of Christmas live cooking show with my friend Casey here to help me with some good recipes, a couple of mine, a couple of hers. We just wanted to share with you if we can make everybody at home have an easier holiday.
Yes.
Because I tell you what, I don't know what it is about this year in particular, but Christmas snuck up on me fast. Hanukkah has already begun. Christmas is now. I mean, it feels like everything's happening this weekend, and it's just all so fast. And then we're just so busy. Like you're busy because you have people coming into your bed and breakfast. I'm busy here at the station. Everybody's busy in this life. We're all busy. So if you're staying at home with children, you're constantly busy just trying to keep them alive. I remember what that feels like, moms and dads. So that's why we came up with easy recipes to share today. And so what is your easy recipe number 1? This is number 1 for you.
This is going to be reindeer chow.
Nice.
So we're going to add a little twist on it to make it shine.
Of course you are.
But
I love that.
Yes. So I've got some chocolate chips.
Okay.
I've got some peanut butter. I'm going to mix them together.
Well, it's starting off perfectly because that is just my dream candy is Reese's, as I always tell everybody.
Oh, same here.
It's chocolate and peanut butter. You can't go wrong.
And then we're going to dump our butter in there. That's just half a stick.
Okay.
And then we are going to add it to the microwave and let it mix up.
Okay. And how long do you have to microwave it?
So I'll do 30 seconds and then try again for another 30 seconds. So usually about a minute in total.
Okay. So while she's doing that, I will get her, this is some other ingredients I'm going to open up for her, camera 7.
Yes.
I'm going to open your Chex Mix for you.
Oops.
Do you remember when you were little, did you love Chex Mix? Like,
yes.
my mom would bring them home because it was, I think, she thought it was healthier than like Frosted Flakes or whatever. So my favorite one was the Corn Chex because it had like the rice makes it, or the Rice Chex rather, because the rice gives it kind of a lighter texture. But for this recipe, and look at little Charlie Brown, y'all.
I will say.
Listen, we're not trying to give free advertising to anybody, but that little Charlie Brown, that is just my favorite. I love peanuts. And when I was a little girl, well, what am I saying? Yes, when I was a little girl, I watched it every Christmas. So y'all, I just watched it the other night. And I'm a grown woman in my 50s. So.
And the Charlie Brown treat, I mean, it's the perfect part.
It's so perfect, yeah. So, but, you know, to save a little money, they even have a generic, brand. Every store has their own generic, might be a little cheaper. So if you don't want to get Corn Chex, then you can do that just to save $1. And then we've got, of course, these M&Ms. They're so cute with the red and the green. And then we've got a really cool little thing of sprinkles. This just came from Walmart, and I'm sure Brookshire's has them. I'm sure Aldi has them. Just all the grocery stores will have this kind of cool sprinkles this time of year. So we picked that up to play with today.
Oh, yes.
I just love doing that. So, okay, let me just get this over here.
Yep. Now that these are all mixed together,
Perfect.
they're kind of goopy and yummy.
Nice.
Oops, what I didn't grab. Hold on, gotta grab my bowl.
Okay.
I gotta forget something.
I'm gonna keep
Okay,
stirring for
so-
you. Yeah, I do too. We have a lot of things going on at once.
So here is our bowl. We are gonna need our lid. I'm not gonna get rid of it.
That's nice to have this lid so that you can store it. How long does this keep after it's made?
So it can keep for about a week.
Okay.
So you don't have to really worry about it.
Oh, you did the whole box.
Yep,
Oh
whole
my
box.
gosh. Here, I'll take it for you. And that's,
And we are gonna dump our chocolate and peanut butter and all the goods right on top.
So you want to do that while it's still melted.
Yes.
Don't get distracted and let that firm up or you'll have to microwave again.
I will say, yeah, don't be like me.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on.
As the dog
right?
runs around and things jump.
Right. The only fear is that, I would hate because I've done this before, I have heated chocolate in the microwave too long and it buckled. Have you ever done that?
Yes. I've had to start over.
Yeah, I've had to start. I think everybody that's ever tried to do it at some point has done that. So I always advise to myself and everybody else to go for about 30 seconds at a time, give it a stir, and go, if it still needs some more time, another 30, give it a stir.
Yep.
And that way you're not, don't ever just put some chocolate chips or white chocolate or anything in the microwave and just like hit it for 2 minutes. You'll end up with a terrible mess.
Yes.
Oh, now the good stuff.
So I went with
More
holiday
good stuff.
M&Ms because we want it to be festive.
Okay.
So going for the whole bag again.
That's so cute. Look how cute
now
it looks.
It's all Christmassy.
Yes, this is when it takes on the Christmas look that we all want.
And really just want to mix it up to where you get all that chocolatey goodness over as much of it as you can.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, you could definitely use any color candies you wanted in here, but if you can get some that align with the holiday you're doing, why not? You can make this even in spring with pastel colors.
Oh, that's
of
true.
M&Ms
Yes.
because listen, M&Ms, they have figured out how to make money during holidays. They come out with special colors.
All the new and different ones.
And I'm a sucker for all of them because they're so cute. They're so cute to make stuff with.
Okay, I'm gonna add this just to there for the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna add our powdered sugar, and we want 2 cups. I'm gonna pull
I always
that out.
wondered about this. I've never made this before, but I've had it when other people have made it. So you just do this at the
Yep.
end. This is the last thing you
Dump it
toss.
on in.
Usually when we have this at the station, when somebody gives us some, it's in a Ziploc bag.
Oh,
but
yes.
but I have a lot of bowls like this here and at home, so I would love having it in this bowl.
So one of those tricks, you can do this in a bag.
Okay.
But since there's so much of it, we're actually just gonna close our lid up. That's why I brought our rusty tusty lid.
That's good. You just give it a good shake.
So you can let the kids do it. You can shake it however you want to. Make sure you get all the way up to the bottom.
Yes.
Around
Oh,
the
look,
top.
a little
I know, see,
cloud.
a little poof comes
She
out.
had a little cloud of sugar pop out. How cute.
So we'll just keep it all mixed in.
Oh,
See
my
if I can't
goodness.
get it this direction and this direction.
This is such an economical way to make like teacher gifts, you know?
Yes.
Like I know everybody wants to give teacher gifts. When I was a teacher, I used to receive them. Look how pretty.
Mostly good. It's looking good.
It looks like a
red.
snow-covered bunch of goodness. It's just so good. But yeah, to give this kind of thing or fudge or whatever, people love having that. And to be honest, if you don't eat it yourself when somebody gives it to you, if you're having people over, you can serve it. It could be something you add to your little
And mix it
table
all
to
in.
share with people.
And then something I do sometimes, like if you've got just a little bit that didn't quite get
Mhm.
covered, you can just take your spatula,
You just
and
toss it a
grab
little.
just stuff off the bottom and flip
Yeah,
it
just
up.
drag it up.
Yep.
Just fold it
All
in.
that's stuck on the bottom.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that looks so good and so
You get
decadent.
them all frosted.
And once you get them all frosty, looking like a fresh fallen snow,
Yes.
then it's ready to go. That's so
Then you're
easy.
good.
Do you store this in the fridge or at room temperature?
So I've done it both ways. If you want it to last a little longer, I'd put it in the fridge.
Okay.
If you think you're probably going to eat it within a day or two, which, yeah, guilty, then you
Yeah.
may just want to leave it on the counter so it stays room temperature for you.
Yeah, because I wouldn't, I mean, my fear would be if I didn't coat it, which is the reason you want to coat it, so it doesn't turn into big chunks like this, right? You need the
Yes.
powdered sugar to keep it separate so the pieces don't meld into one big
Yes.
rock of yumminess. So
That last little thing we're going to do to make
Okay.
it all pretty for Christmas is we're just
Mhm.
going to add some sprinkles to the top and add a little shimmer.
that is a good idea. And I know it's going to be harder for y'all to see from the distance we are, but you'd be able to see it in person for sure,
say.
that it gives it a little glitteriness.
So now
It's
we
so
shine just a
cute.
little bit down in there to add that reindeer shine to it.
Yeah, and if I was like going to serve this to a group, I would find a pretty clear bowl to pour it in because it's so pretty with the way you have the candies in it and stuff. And you could really highlight the prettiness of that. And you could even add like red and green
Say,
sprinkles,
yep.
anything, all of this. I'd probably go overboard and just do a little bit of
Say,
everything.
They're all looking good.
They're all so
we could be all
cute.
festive.
Yeah, it's so cute. Look at that. Well,
there you
y'all,
go.
if you've never made it before like me, I've never made this before. And I didn't know how you made it. So I am so glad that you shared this recipe with us. And Hannah, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to have a beverage.
I say.
Yep.
Quick little bit.
Casey's going to show us a little warm, toasty beverage. So Hannah, back to you for just a couple of minutes.
All across East Texas and around the world, former Kilgore College students are working hard for their best life. They're building a brighter future. They're moving in the right direction. They're in powerful positions. And they're superheroes, protecting and serving. If you're ready to work for your best life, put Kilgore College to work for you.
I'm Brent Godarzi. Understand that insurance companies and corporations always know who they're fighting. We've broken state and national records in trial verdicts and settlements.
We hope you never need us, but if you do,
we're here to help.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. With rates as low as 3.99, driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
All right, this is it. I'm doing it tonight. I'm just going to walk right up to her and finally ask. Hey, I just wanted to say, I love the sound of that guitar. Where can I get one?
Munt Music.
Come visit us today and find the sound you love at Munt Music.
Texas Spine and Joint Hospital's team of experienced pain management professionals offers personalized care and advanced treatments. Experience the difference at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
East Texas Now doesn't just cover the news. We give you insight on the stories you care about.
Thank you so much for having me.
Our local news media has been excellent.
Interviews with newsmakers, led by Hannah Fletcher, Kylie Neal, and Leo Cavetto. Local news, breaking news, and interviews all day long.
Want even more news from right here in East Texas? You can stream us at the easttexasnow.live or on the ETN mobile news app.
East Texas Now, live local news all day long.
In East Texas, if you know where to go, every weekend is an adventure. With the East Texas Weekend, you're never too far from fun. The East Texas Weekend is here to help you find a side of East Texas waiting to be discovered. From local events for the whole family to fun activities that cater to the enthusiast in all of us. Eat, shop, play, and so much more. Download our mobile app and plan your weekend experience today.
You think you know KTRE. Local leader, trusted resource, proven partners. But there's more. Much more. Along with great digital media, KTRE is one of the largest full-service digital agencies in the country. We provide East Texas with marketing solutions. Our reach has no bounds. Our team leads the way in growing local business. Our custom strategies are innovative, proven, and transparent. Learn how we can help piece it all together for your business at easttexasmarketingsolutions.com. Together, let's grow your business.
This holiday season, we are baking spirits bright with the East Texas Kitchen's 12 Days of Christmas. Download the East Texas Kitchen app today.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for staying with Casey and myself as we make delicious Christmas holiday treats for everybody. Hopefully easy enough that you won't be intimidated and you'll just jump right in your kitchen and make these at home for fun, for gifts, for parties, for whatever, or if you just want a little tasty snack.
Yes.
You can make it for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So tell us, Casey, she's doing the next recipe. What are we making now?
So we're making a peppermint white hot chocolate.
Oh, wow, that sounds good.
All the goodies. So we've already had.
That's okay. That just means the oven's
we're
ready.
going. Okay. I didn't know if I hit something. I was like, wait a minute. So we already have our milk. It's been heating over here. That's actually what I was looking at earlier.
I'm going to warm up this white chocolate while you're talking.
We're eating our white hot chocolate here in a minute for a special little treat.
Okay.
So we're going to add some white chocolate to our milk.
Tell them how much milk you got there.
Oh, I have 8 cups of milk. That is true. Then we did about 2 cups of the chocolate chips.
Okay.
We have our whipped cream. I've already mixed it up just a little bit so it mixes a little better with our milk.
Okay.
And then we have 1 can of 14 ounces of condensed milk.
Okay.
We're just going to mix all that together.
I don't think there's a southern human being that doesn't have condensed milk in their pantry or their cabinet.
I was like, it's a necessity.
It is. We just use it every Christmas. I mean, almost only at Christmas. Well, no. I'm going to take that back. Homemade ice cream time. You need it for that too. So that's another. So summer and winter, we need condensed milk in our cabinets.
Okay. So I'm actually going to let you do this one because that part, to me, is the fun part.
Okay.
So we're going to take our cups and flip it upside down.
Okay.
And actually, if you lay that out in a nice little, just little top to where you have enough of it to get around your rim, and then you're just going to dump your cup in there.
And we're going to dip so it's white, it's melted white chocolate. I think you probably had just like half a cup or whatever that I just
it was literally
melted.
just a handful.
Yeah, just a little handful of
You just
white
flip
chocolate.
it upside down. And you want to get all the way around as much as you can. The more you get,
want a lot, huh?
The more peppermint stuff you can put on it.
Ooh.
So it'll be
like that, and then
you just dump it in the peppermint.
Oh wow! And I'm gonna kind of push it up around.
What I do. I kind of dump it on the edges, flop it in there.
Oh, that's so fun!
While you're doing that, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of peppermint over here to our hot chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good.
So we're gonna have it on the rim.
Look how cute!
Yeah,
that's so easy and fun.
I just love how festive it is.
Yeah, it really is. And that's going to taste so good when you're sipping on that hot drink.
It tastes
It's going to melt in your mouth. Yeah.
Aha, our stuff is already melting.
Oh, good.
So we're gonna be good.
Okay. Spread that back out so I can get a good dip. Okay.
And we just dump it in there again.
Wow, that's fun.
So if you're wanting to kind of have that extra flair for Christmas or make your family go, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
That is a good trick to add to their hot chocolates.
Fun and easy trick. And it just makes it a little extra special. And there's, you know, there's nothing wrong with regular hot chocolate, but if you want to do this and make it extra special, why not?
Make it festive.
So cute. You could even do this with, if you just had a packet of Swiss Miss, you could still do this for them, y'all, and have it a little more special and enjoy that, right? That's a fun idea.
Well, it's so simple.
It is so simple. Really cute.
And I'm liking all the little, so you got little candy canes, little snowflakes.
Yeah, this was a mixture that I was able to buy at the grocery store, and it said something like on the, you know how you order online and it'll describe the product, and it said it was just like candy canes broken up, but it's really got that in there, plus it's got like little snowflakes and then just the little red and pink. Look at that. These are many candy canes.
So if you're looking at the recipe, it does say to like clump or yep, I'm gonna get there. To crush up the candy canes. So you can do that as well. But if you're gonna do that, make sure it does get to be about this size, or else you'll have big chunks going in your mouth at the same time.
Yeah, and you know what else? You could use the soft ones. You know those little soft pillow peppermints, and you could crush those up even easier if that's what you have. Like my sister always buys a big container of those at the beginning of the holidays because when we're all over there, everybody just will snag one, and they're so soft and good. So you could use those crushed up too. And the way to crush that up, easy, just put it in a Ziploc bag and get a rolling pin out and just go to town. And that's another fun little project for children. As well as adults. Work out a little aggression.
That's my favorite part.
Exactly.
Smash something.
Well, listen, I had 3 little boys at my house growing up, you know, trying to keep them alive, as I said earlier. And any project I could get them involved in to keep them from making me referee a fight, I was all about it.
I was to say, it's
a
good one.
I used to tell my husband I should just wear black and white stripes because I felt like I was a referee all day long, all day with those 3 babies. And now, of course, they're young men and great friends. But back in the day, they used to scrap a little bit.
It happens.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So now we just wait for it to heat up, and it looks like we're getting a few little bubbles and starting to see some steam, so we are probably on the right track.
So what you're looking for then is for a light simmer. You don't want to full-on boil a dairy product.
No.
Because it can just ruin it. Yeah.
So this does take a little extra time to do, but it is totally worth it.
Yeah.
I promise.
But like my little granddaughter, Winnie, who is, I don't know, 8, I guess. I'm so bad at keeping up with how old they have birthdays like every other week, it feels like. But she could stand on a little stool and stand there and do the stirring part. Yeah, she loves to cook. Yes. So it's, you know, she's always, when she comes to Mima's house, which they call me Mima, and I love that. And when they come over, they love to help. Okay. So especially her, she loves cooking. So she would be right in the middle of all of these projects. So fun way to keep them entertained while you're,
while you're
have
doing
company.
Your thing. Oh yeah, I think we're perfect.
Okay, here's this.
So we'll just take our, I use a little.
So pretty, I just love that little rim.
Scoop.
It's such a cute idea.
Just watching not to get too much on the edge.
Yeah, you don't want to melt it off, right? I'm sure it would be easy to do, but.
Oh yes. And I have a tendency to make a mess. It's okay. You can always wipe it off.
Yeah, well, that's why we always keep a towel handy.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, things have a tendency to jump out of pans oh, look how pretty that is. You could, just wipe it like this. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. And it smells so minty and perfect.
Minty.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Aha, there we go.
I love this idea. This is really a fun one. And if, you know, I mean, you can put this in just like a highball glass or just whatever kind of glass you happen to have. Because of your business, you probably have so many different types of pretty glasses like this. But at home, you could use whatever you have handy, even if you don't have handles on it, right?
You can make it cute however you need to.
Yeah, for sure. This is beautiful. Cheers to a happy holidays season.
Definitely.
We knocked our candy off. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so I'm going to just move this stuff out of the way, and I want you to show our audience a little trick you recently learned. I'll clear the space. We'll put our beautiful drinks right there. And tell us what you're going to show us how to do.
So I'll probably only do 2 of them. We're going to do a little napkin folding.
Napkin folding?
Let me grab some
napkins. That's a fun idea. We've had this sitting here for the show, so I thought, well, you know, if we don't have time to get to that, then at least they'll think, wow, that's a pretty decoration. But I want to make sure we have time, so you go for it.
Okay, so
napkin folding is not my forte. I'm about to learn something.
And we're wanting to go festive today.
Yes.
So I have a Christmas tree, a little bow, and then a rose.
Oh my goodness,
our
look
options.
how cute.
So I figured we'd start with our Christmas tree. So at the B&B, we use a lot of maroon, so I did not have green. But if you want to do green, it'd probably look a little more tree-ish for you.
But that is pretty elegant looking, in my opinion. I love that color.
I'll say it's definitely my favorite color, but it's worked out nicely because it'll work great for our rose here in a second.
It's cranberry.
Yeah. So we have
for the holiday.
We're going to fold it in half.
Okay.
And then over into fours. We want to make sure we're in that diamond.
A double triangle, yeah.
And then we're going to just move each end up. Do you want to leave just a little bit of space? It's going to give us our different layers to our tree.
Oh, neat. That's pretty simple.
And then coming up again. Hard part is flipping it over, keeping it all together. Oh, I'm going this direction.
There we go.
So you want to make sure it looks kind of like Superman.
Oh, that does look like a Superman logo. It does.
Hold it in the middle and fold down to the side, so you'll have a baby tree. And then fold on the other side. You have another baby tree.
Cute.
And
look how it
it back
out.
over.
Oh my goodness.
And then to get our extra little layers, you just plop the little corners
You just fold them under?
Yep. To where it gives it that little tree look to it. And then we'll do all of them.
That is really cute. I would have thought it was a lot harder than that.
And then the very last one, you just push it under.
Okay.
And you have yourself a Christmas tree.
And then you just made a little pretty bow shape.
I did.
There.
Just to add to it, which I may do that one. But let's do our rose for just
We're going to show us a rose. Okay, do it.
I say that. I need a fork. Let me steal a fork.
Okay, you're welcome to use one of my forks. Go right ahead. This is so fun.
Because this one, I thought it was going to be super hard. And then when I was shown, I was like, that's it? Okay.
That is neat.
Oh, we're taking our powdered sugar with us.
Yeah, of course.
And we're just
that
adding
stuff
some
gets
extra.
Everywhere. Just ask Cafe Du Monde, they know. It's everywhere.
So you're going to take your fork right in the middle, pinch up just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And then you're just going to spin, making sure to keep it down, layered as you go. Spin it up.
Oh my goodness.
And catch the edges as you go.
That's so cute.
Now once it's in, it doesn't quite look like a rose yet. But you're just going to take that middle and push it up, and there is your rose.
Oh, that does look like a, look at that. Hold it this way, and maybe the camera can get a tight shot right there.
On the little rose.
If he's able to, he must be busy. That's so cute. What a neat idea.
All I did is I took one of our little teacups, because we do tea parties and stuff too. Oh, there we are. There's our little rose.
It's pretty.
And so then to make it look like this one, I just plopped them right in there.
Yeah.
And then your teacup will hold it in place.
See, I bet they do things like this for, you know, the Rose Queen, all the festivities.
Yes.
I'm sure there have been so many napkin roses made for those events, right?
You gotta make it cute as you can be.
Absolutely. And the colors are so pretty. I love that. The tree is my favorite, though. I'm going to try that at home with mine. I'm definitely trying that at home. That's never something that I've tried to learn before. So I'm glad that you showed us that. This is why she owns a bed and breakfast, because she can do stuff like that.
Figure little things out.
That's great. So, okay, we're going to, let's see. So, yes, we have time for one more recipe. So, Hannah, I will toss it right back to you, and then we'll come back with one more quick 3-ingredient dessert. All right, back to you.
Good.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been helping Texas businesses build the future for more than a century. CBTX offers expert advice, personal service, and fast local decisions made by a fiercely independent hometown bank. That's business banking, Texas style.
Texas Spine and Joint Hospital's team of experienced pain management professionals offers personalized care and advanced treatments. Experience the difference at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
There's a lot of people that have, their families have benefited in a very positive way from good jobs and good benefits because Commercial Bank of Texas took a chance on Abby and I years ago.
You're smart. Your TV is smart. That's why you cut the cord. Endless shows, non-stop movies. But you need one more thing.
Us, KLTV 7 News. Watch live or when it's convenient for you. Here's how.
Just search KLTV 7 on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or Android TV. Install and enjoy.
It's completely free and it has everything you need in one spot.
Live breaking news, first alert weather,
in-depth investigations,
and extended interviews, and sports, and entertainment. Start streaming live KLTV 7 today.
East Texas is shaped by its commitment to the people that call this great place home. For 70 years, KTRE has been proud to share that commitment with you through tragedies, triumphs, every season and every storm. Not just on television, but wherever you need us to be. Thank you for trusting us with the things that matter to you the most. For the last 70 years, for the next 70 years, it's you that make us proud of East Texas.
Where are you uploading these anyway?
Where can I find a pet-friendly restaurant?
Girl, this is so fun. Where'd you find this event? On the Pet Project app.
Find events, share photos, and read nutritional information on your four-legged loved one. The Pet Project app for the pet parent in all of us. Download today.
'Tis the season for streaming. So give your new device the gift that keeps on giving. Instantly stream breaking news, first alert weather, live newscasts.
Running a real-life Santa's workshop, making toys all year.
All free on your phone, tablet, and TV. Just search for KLTV wherever you stream or download our free apps. Enhance your holidays with the perfect gift. And happy holidays from all of us at KLTV.
There's nothing wrong with fruitcake, but to really win Christmas, the East Texas Kitchen is bringing you 12 days of our favorite recipes, cleaning hacks, food crafts, and so much more. 12 days of Christmas with the East Texas Kitchen. Download the app today.
Thank you. Well, welcome back. We have one final recipe to show. Thank you, ma'am. Casey got my microwaved white chocolate here, and we're going to make a white chocolate fudge. That's only 3 ingredients.
Nice.
How easy is that? So what I've done so far is I put 1 bag, it's a 10-ounce bag, I think, or 11-ounce bag, and then a cup from another bag of white chocolate chips in a bowl, and I went, as I was saying earlier, 30 seconds, then go stir it in the microwave, then 30 more seconds and go stir it, and then I did 15 to get it to this point. Okay. That's just my particular microwave, the brand that I bought, all these variables, so you have to watch it carefully at home. Now, the second ingredient of the 3 is cream cheese icing. This is 1 can of cream cheese icing. What I did was I microwaved it for 30 seconds and just to get it pourable. Okay. So it doesn't have to fully melt, it just needs to be able to pour like this. So we pour it right into our white chocolate chips.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. It really so is good. And it's so cute. You'll see at the end how cute it is when it's finished. Now stir that together. You just want to incorporate them into each other. So, you know, it just takes a minute, but this is another task that little ones, you know, some of the older school-age kids could definitely help you with this. And just let them, just don't let them burn either one, the chocolate, the frosting, or themselves. No burning.
That's all important.
Yes, it is. And then we're going to use about a cup of these colored M&Ms. That is not a full cup. We're going for a full cup, so I'm going to open this bag too. Do a little pour there. And you have to do this all fairly quickly before anything firms up on you. So get right in there and just mix that in. Look how cute it looks. It's already adorable.
Nice, looking so festive.
Yes, it looks so festive. And like, this is another one you could do if you wanted to do blue and white for Hanukkah, or if you wanted to do the colors of Kwanzaa, you could use a regular bag of the M&Ms, and just variations all through the year if you wanted to do that. So then I've got a piece of parchment paper, and I've got an 8-inch square baking dish, okay? The parchment just makes it easier to remove the fudge after it's all set up. I'm just gonna push it down in there like that, and then we're just gonna pour this before it firms up. Just pour it right into the bottom of that. And if you want a more decorated look, you can always add some sprinkles or more M&Ms or whatever you want to the top of this after you smooth it while it's still soft. So you just put it in there, make sure you push it into the corners a little bit, like that. Then it just goes into the refrigerator, and it's set up in about an hour.
It looked really good.
Yes, it's set up quickly. So I'll put that aside and I'll show y'all. I'm gonna step right here and get it. The reason this is so handy with the parchment paper, so then you can just pull it out like this.
Oh, nice.
It's out, and this is ready to set aside. And then you can just cut this up, and I'll grab a plate here that I can put it on and serve it up. So this is one that if you're having last minute guests, you just need 3 ingredients to make this, and to have something that looks like you put a lot of thought into it, and that you're just really fast and quick and sharp, and you are, because you're learning how to do things.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's what our dads have always told us, and our granddads. Smarter and not harder. So yeah, then you just chop it up like that, and then you plate it. And it is so good, especially if you are a fan of cream cheese and you've got that little bit of chocolate in there. And just every bite is full of goodness, so it's delicious. And you know, if you just put it on your pretty Christmas dishes or whatever you like to use this time of year. I could have let this sit in the fridge instead of pulling it out as early as I did, because you can see that it's sticking a little bit.
It's already sticking.
But yeah, because it had softened a tad because I left it sitting out longer, but it's still holding its shape just beautifully. Look at that. That's just so cute. And so I think I would like a little bit more on top than I have here. So let's do it for this batch.
To make a little decorative extra thing.
Hey, listen,
there.
More M&Ms is never a bad thing. But you would, right? You would just have to do that before it firms up, you know? Because if it firms up, they're going to roll right off. So
you'll have M&Ms only.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Look at, that'll give it an even more decorative look. So it's just adorable. I love this kind. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, Nathan. I moved it before you got to it. Look, it's really cute. Just a fun little festive look. And for some reason, it just reminded me of the Grinch. I think it's because he's so green. That's the Grinch green, right? So yeah, but just an easy, quick fudge recipe, and you can make this with whoever you want to make it with. Just bring them in and let them have some fun with you. Like I had Casey here having fun with me. I'm so glad you were able to join me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, of course. We always enjoy it. And then the recipes that she showed us were so good, and the fun napkin folding, yes. I love it. I love that idea. It's really fun. So maybe we'll make a little video. I'll clip out that part of the video and put it separate for those of you who maybe don't want to cook but you want to learn how to fold like she did. I'll make a separate little video in the recipe story and put it there. So the recipe story, by the way, is already on the top of the East Texas Kitchen app. It says 12 days of Christmas cooking live. And so Casey's 2 recipes and my 2 recipes are all there already. And the video will be there shortly. So stay tuned for that. What we're going to do now is get a little plate together and take it in to our friend Hannah, because we want to see how much she enjoys it. So Hannah, you get ready for that. Everybody else, if you can't stick around for that, that's okay. Thank you for watching. We love you so much. Happy holidays to everyone. And Casey, thank you again. It was so much fun. Back to you.